here's another eating on a budget recipe. So today I went out and harvested some of my tomatoes. Now here I have about a pound of tomatoes. These are fresh from my garden. If you would get comparable tomatoes like this at the farmer's market, I'm sure this would cost you about $4. But if you're on a super tight budget, you can get a pound of tomatoes, usually Roma tomatoes, for $1. Here I have like a quarter a pound of onions. Again, these came from my garden, but I saw last night at the grocery store you could get a 3-pound bag of onions for $1.30. That's approximately 45 cents a pound. So here, this is less than a half a pound, so this would be like 15-20 cents. I'm using fresh herbs from my garden. If I did not grow a garden, I would probably just use like a teaspoon or two of dried herbs that I get from Atlantic Spice Company, which you can get like a gallon jar for like $5. So again, pennies. Here I'm using fresh chives, fresh oregano, parsley, and just a tad bit of basil. Finally, and then I'm going to slice the onions thinly. If you had which I need to get a pair of herb scissors, so there's like 4 or 6 blades coming down at a time. I just haven't done so. So here I have about a quarter cup of fresh herbs. So in the series that I've been talking about, we're talking about eating healthy, real whole foods on a budget. And people are always, I am doing this because I see so many times people saying that you can't eat healthy, you can't, have a healthy diet if you're on a pretty strict budget. I disagree with that entirely, because so many countries in our world actually eat healthy foods, and they're in very, very, very poor areas, but it does take prep work, okay? So here, we're just slicing these thin. So that's what we are been talking about here on the channel, is eating healthy, real whole foods on a budget. So here I have my onions chopped up. I'm just gonna put them right into this bowl. This is the Tupperware, I think it's called Fresh Savers or something like that bowls. I'm washing the tomatoes over here. That's supposed to keep your produce a lot longer. So here on these little tiny, I have saved these tomato seeds for years. And they reseed themselves a lot. If you're using bigger tomatoes here, you're just going to chop them up. But being flexible is really key when you're wanting to take control of your budget and take control of your dietary intake, is really being flexible. So like this, I'm being flexible because these are the tomatoes that I have coming on, rather than have to have a salad tomato or have to have a slicing tomato. If you're flexible with what you have or what's on sale at your grocery store, it will help you a lot. And utilizing, I kind of always tell people to shop the sales if you're getting a lot of your food from the grocery, and then make up your recipes. If you make up your recipes and then go to the store to buy those ingredients, you're just going to spend a lot more money because you're not utilizing like the sales. So last night when I went to the grocery store, I saw, like Roma tomatoes were 89 cents a pound at the grocery. I don't need to buy tomatoes. I rarely ever buy a tomato at the store. I don't like them, but you could definitely have utilized that. Same way, last night when I was at the store, there were plums. So I'll just go ahead and finish this. Plums on sale, 2 pounds for $1, 50 cents a pound. There were like 10 plums in a 2-pound bag, which was crazy. I would have definitely been utilizing that, right? So here now, all I'm gonna do is this. This is an organic balsamic vinegar. I thankfully am blessed with a discount store near me. You can see here, this is a almost 17-ounce container. It was $1.05, but I did look, and basically you can get some pretty good balsamic vinegars at the grocery store for about $3 for the same size bottle. Here, all I'm gonna do is pour in maybe 2 ounces, just enough to give it a good flavor. Hit it with a little sea salt. And then hit it with some fresh cracked black peppers. So super simple, super healthy, and definitely budget friendly. So many people act like that produce is what busts their budget, and it's really not, folks. You just have to be flexible. So inside this, I'll also go ahead and add all these tomatoes. So hope you enjoyed this summer tomato salad recipe. If you found it useful, hit the share button. Thanks so much for subscribing.